one of the things, it was actually a guy that you had on the show that, what's his name? Dwayne DeJean, I think. I don't know how you pronounce it.
Dane,
But it was about
Dane de Jure.
yeah, protecting your children. And there was a few things that he said on it, but because that's another big international thing as well, because they believe they can take your children. And there's the trickery of the words and everything. But let's kind of go into that. But one of the ones was not standing up in court. And I know I've heard of that and everything. And it's like, well, he said it in such a nice way. So just like, because oh, stand for your honor kind of bullshit. Like, so you might kind of just touch on that for those that wouldn't be aware of, you don't have to stand.
Yeah, yeah, and definitely the way that Dane done it. I mean, I've known him for quite some time, and I think I must have told him to speak to you then. Yeah, it was like, but like,
No,
I've
it was
got his.
actually your show that I didn't have him on my own. I was
All right,
in. It was one
I've
of your
told
own, yeah,
I've
chat.
told
Yeah,
him to
but
be
I
let to
no,
get
I
on here.
definitely should get on. No, I said I would love to have him
Oh,
on, but
it's because it's really good, But I mean, the way he did it was good. 'Cause I've seen others doing it. That again, you see, and that's what I'm talking about. That's the mental state. When they're going in, they're not in the right frame of mind. They're actually in an aggressive mood. So when they go in and they're confronting the judge, and they're not really giving him any space to escape, and that's the difference. Whereas like what Dane, he was like very polite. He is very softly spoken, very polite anyway, isn't he? So very nice type of sounding voice. And and it was just the way he said it. He said, "Oh, I didn't know. I've never been to court before. Have I got to stand up? Is that what I must do that?" I went, "Well, no, you don't have to." I went, "Oh, so I can remain seated." I went, "Yeah, no problem. Remain seated." So he kind of won him over without a massive confront. He'd confronted him in a gentle way rather than going, "I'm not sitting down, I'm not standing up," which is what everybody else seems to do. And basically what he's went in is he went and stood as a man rather than being the person. And a lot of people have argued that, say, "Oh, that doesn't exist." Well, there you go. There's proof. Not only did he actually go in and do it, he did it and he won his case, and he was doing it in a family court where there was the possibility, right? The penalty if he'd have messed it up, he could have lost his daughter.